are live. Good evening, everyone. Oh, you guys look so worn out. Did you guys have a good day today?
Miss Maya,
Yes.
had two basketball players, Isaiah Hartenstein, Jalen Brunson, came to our camp tonight.
Oh, very cool.
They're Nick.
Who
See
came
that?
to your camp?
They came to our camp.
Who?
Isaiah Hartenstein and Jalen Brunson from the from the New York Knicks.
Very cool. Very cool. Did anything interesting happen for you guys, MJ and Allie?
Just mostly went on walks and had smoothies.
Okay. Are you guys enjoying your summer? No school? No? You're not
I had to go to
enjoying it?
summer school.
Oh, you gotta go to summer school.
Let us go to summer school.
Oh.
Sorry, MJ, if I'm making you jealous.
Oh, you guys got summer school. Oh, that's no fun. Well, I have a few announcements to make before we get diving into the book. So, the first one is that next week will be our last story time for the summer, and we'll come back and do story time again in the fall. That's the first.
Why?
Miss Mariah just has to take a break for a little bit, get herself together. Hmm. You'll still see me. We'll
Yeah,
be back.
we're gonna see at church, but we never see you. At Sunday school that night.
Oh,
Never.
you won't even miss me.
I will miss you.
Yeah. Well, I'll miss you guys too, but we'll be back in the fall.
What if we forget?
We won't. I promise we won't.
No, what if we forget that? If we forget that, like, let's say, like we forget all the things that happened, like what that like story time for the summer, but we will get our mind off of it when the summer is over.
Do you have something on in your background, Carson? You sound far away.
I'm not far away. I'm in my room.
You sound far away.
That's just look far away. This is my whole entire room.
I hear you a little bit better now. But the other announcement is that I'm giving out a summer reading challenge. I have two. Actually, let me show you guys them. And so I promise they're really fun. And the first person to complete both challenges will get a prize. And if everyone in the group completes both challenges, then we'll do a pizza party or something.
At where?
We'll figure it out.
At the Bahamas.
At the Bahamas. All right, let's see.
At
Can y'all see? Oh my lord.
Dude, is that?
So this is the first one. So it's a summer bingo. And there's just little different things for you to find or do. And so if you complete it, then um then you can get a prize. The other one is, let me see. Go. This one. Share. Can y'all see? Let me zoom in a little bit more. So this one is a little different, but this is a little more focused on reading. And if you complete this one and the other one, you'll get a prize. Okay. So that is the summer challenges for the summer. And those of you that are watching, if you would like to participate also and try and win a prize, I will put both worksheets up on our Facebook page. So make sure you're following us on Facebook at Young Gifted and Black Storytime so that you can also participate in our summer reading challenge. I'm deciding between a gift card or a gift basket of candy and prizes. So I'll see which one. But you guys got to do it. I got to have proof. So you can't just mark it. You got to take some pictures, some little video clips. I want to see that you are reading. Okay?
How are they gonna send me video clips?
You have your parents send it to me. They can either text it to me or they can email it to me or they can post it on the Facebook page. So that's my two announcements. Does anybody have any questions about that? No? None? You have one, Carson?
I was distracted.
I cannot hear you, sweetheart. You have your AC on?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Be quiet, Aiden. I
That's
said
what it is.
be quiet.
I can hear you, but not really.
I'll turn off. Do you hear me now?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can hear you now. Yep. I can hear you loud and clear. Yep. Okay. What is our icebreaker for today? Would you like to participate in the icebreaker?
Yeah.
Um, what's our icebreaker? Okay, I see two hands. I saw Carson's first and then Allie. Go ahead, Carson.
So I think we should do what are you gonna do when what do you do when it's the next summer, when it's the fourth summer?
What are you doing for the summer?
No, for the next summer.
For the next summer? I don't know if anyone's planning for the next summer. Okay, Allie and MJ, what are your ideas?
I'll see go first. I would say show your drawings. Yeah,
Okay.
your drawing.
Or we can do show and tell.
Okay, mine is your name and what is your favorite story? Your favorite book.
Okay. So we can do your name, your favorite book, and if you want to show and tell something, you can show and tell.
Show and tell. Show and tell.
We're going to do both.
Show and tell.
Okay. Who's going first?
Me.
Go ahead, Carson.
So I need to draw it. I didn't color it yet. Okay, I need to draw it.
You gotta tell us your name and you gotta tell us your favorite story first.
My name is Carson. My favorite story is
No, the favorite book that we read.
Oh, your favorite book. Oh, your favorite book that we read.
I don't have one.
Night at the Barclay Hotel. I feel like it's the only book that we read.
No, we read a whole bunch of books.
The name of them.
Remember the book we read where my brother came?
Henry Jones?
It's John Henry. We read that. We read Brown about the boy with the hair. What else did we read?
Remember that duo, sister and brother.
Oh, that story about
Duo.
about that person, the black about the I forgot.
Oh, the
Snowy
different
Day.
black people.
Snowy Day.
Snowy Day. Yes, we read that also.
Something is happening in our city.
Yes, something's happening in our city. Or is it town?
Town.
Something's happening in our town. That was a very good book too.
Mother in the chair.
But I still don't have one.
Oh yes, the mother with the chair. Mom, what was it called? Mama's chair?
Yeah.
A chair for mama?
Yeah.
A chair for mama.
That book.
Yeah, we read a lot of books, guys.
I don't have a favorite.
That little quiz thing, that spelling bee.
Yes. Yes. The girl that spells was learning how to spell everything. That was a good book. I don't remember the name of it, but I do remember reading it. We got a lot of books, guys. We've done a lot. So out of all of those books, even the ones we just named, what was your favorite book?
Something is happening in our town.
Something's happening in our town. Okay. Go ahead, Carson.
Well, I like the bar at the Barclay Hotel because it's so dark, and I like murder stories.
Oh, okay. Allie,
I don't have one.
you don't have one?
No, I only can think of ones at my house.
Oh, well, which of the ones at your house, which one is your favorite that you
I
read?
have 3 favorites.
Okay.
Wait, Miss Mariah.
No.
Wait, let Allison finish and then I'll answer. Let you talk.
Demon Slayer,
Oh,
My Hero Academia, and Sincerely Harriet.
okay.
And that book where that girl was going shopping with her grandma. When my mom joined us.
Yes. Yes.
And remember we read a book with my mom.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Both your moms have come and read to you all and everything. I think my favorite book would have to be the John Henry book because we managed to get my brother to join in and read.
Yeah, and they did a singing duo.
And he's
Sister,
wait, excuse me.
duo.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You're in Brooklyn, right?
Am I in Brooklyn? No.
Are you still in South Carolina?
I am not I'm no longer in South Carolina. I'm back in New York and Long Island.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So I won't hold you guys long. You guys were supposed to read some chapters in the book?
I did 18, 19, and 20.
That's exactly what you were supposed to read, Allie.
You didn't do my question.
Oh, what was your question? Oh, the show and tell.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see who's showing and telling.
not me.
Now, how you gonna ask us to do show and tell and you're not gonna show and tell?
Because I want to save mine for last. No.
Does anyone else have anything to show and tell? No?
Hello, Carson.
Carson, you got something to show and tell?
My paper got messed up.
You I don't think I have anything to show and tell.
I could make another drawing.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have time at the end to do more show and tell. Deal?
Like,
By then, everybody should be good
that's gonna give
to do show and tell. Now, back to this baby. We are still reading Midnight at the Barclay Hotel by Flora Bradley. And you all were supposed to read chapters 18, 19, and 20. And since it is 3 of y'all, I'm going to ask you all to briefly give a summary of one chapter. So who's going to take 18? I saw MJ's hand first. So MJ, give us a brief summary of what happened in chapter 18.
Okay, so JJ and Penny were going on the elevator, and suddenly it kept on not working, and there was like smoke coming out of the elevator.
Oh boy.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't breathe. They
That's
could
what I
like
was about
barely.
to say.
Brother wasn't smoke yet.
wow. Mr. Brother.
Okay. So they were stuck on the elevator. You guys are muted.
They can't breathe.
They couldn't breathe. And that was it?
No.
Allison.
They couldn't breathe, and then they had to play tic tac toe, and then when it was JJ's turn, I think his name is. He said that he quit, and that was like the one way to escape the elevator.
Okay. Okay. Carson, you have anything to add for chapters 18?
Got it.
And
No?
then what happened next? When JJ saw his mom talking to Mr. Clark, and then JJ ran to his mom, going to hug her. Then JJ drops. And Penny picked it up, and she said, "I'll get this to JJ later."
Okay. And this is all chapter 18.
Can we go to then?
Then what happened in chapter 19?
Okay, can I reread it to check?
Okay. You want to skim through it?
Yeah, let me see. Where's chapter 19?
So, chapter 18, JJ and everybody was trapped in the elevator. They couldn't breathe. They had to play tic-tac-toe to escape.
It was just JJ and Penny.
Oh, it was just JJ and Penny. Excuse me. So JJ and Penny was stuck in the elevator. It was lots of smoke. They couldn't breathe. So they played tic-tac-toe. Then they got out, and JJ saw his mom talking to Mr. Clark, right? And then he dropped something, and Penny picked it up. And so now Carson's going to tell us what happened in chapter 19.
It turned out that the claim was good news. The elevator was back in business. It took a moment, but then the lights came on and it moved. The smoke was sucked out through a vent. first the elevator went up to the second floor, and then it came back down to the basement level. The doors opened. There stood Mr. Clark and JJ's mom looking worried. JJ, she called. I have been trying to find you. I even enlist Mr. Clark here. What happened? He wasn't going to be here. No, not anymore. JJ ran out fumbling his backpack. A paper fell out and Penny picked it up. She was about to give it to him, but he was off to hug his mom. Penny pocketed the paper to give to JJ. Penny and JJ told them about the elevator getting stuck, and then the tic-tac game popping up. Penny said, "You saved us, JJ. You realize we had to quit to beat the game." Mr. Clark nodded approvingly. "Very clever," but then he frowned. The game Funchkin fun fun
Are you reading the whole chapter?
is supposed to shut off.
You're
Mr. Bob
supposed to skim,
told
Carson.
his daughter. Yes?
You're supposed to skim through and tell us what happened.
So there is a clink, and it was good news. The elevator was back in business. It stopped the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
It took a moment, but then the lights came on and it moved. The smoke was sucked out through a vent.
Mm-hmm.
First, the elevator went up to the second floor, and then it came back down to the basement level.
Hmm.
And Mr. Clark and JJ's mom were stood there and looking worried. Then JJ's mom said, "JJ," she called, and she said, "I have been trying to find you. I even enlist Mr. Clark here. What happened?" So he wasn't he wasn't going to be a hero, not anymore. Then JJ ran out, fumbling his backpack. A paper fell out, and then when Penny picked it up, and she was about to give it to him, but he was off to hug his mom.
Okay. So all of that happened in chapter 19. And then Allie, tell us what happened in chapter 20.
We're not gonna read the chapters.
No, we're not going to read them. We're going to go straight to chapter 21. You all were supposed to read the chapters on your own. Allie, can you tell us what happened in chapter 20? Where'd she go? Oh, well, MJ, can you tell us what happened in chapter 20?
What did you say? What bread?
Can't hear you.
What bread thing?
Still can't hear you.
I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, you got your book? Okay. What happened in chapter 20?
JJ's mom said that she didn't kill Mr. Barclay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Of his death, I was on my way home on a conference call.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all read chapter 20?
I did. I really did. I read it yesterday. No.
Yesterday.
I don't think y'all read these chapters. I think
I
y'all read chapter 18. I
I'm
don't think y'all read chapter 20.
MJ only read one chapter.
MJ.
My stomach was hurting.
I read all
You
3
could have.
chapters.
Y'all was supposed to read the chapters. 3 chapters.
Miss Mariah, I read 3.
You read the 3 chapters, Carson?
And I literally said the right information that was from 19.
Yes, you did. You read chapter 19 and you told us what happened. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read chapter 20 and chapter 21 for everyone. And
Stop,
let's
Allison.
see
Huh?
where we get from
What
there.
we always respond.
Deal?
Yeah, so
What
Okay.
been?
I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do chapter 20 together, okay?
Can I read it? Because I know I could tell the truth.
Okay. If you got to read chapter 20,
Yes.
okay, you got to read it nice and loud. And for those of you that are watching and you might be reading along with us, chapter 20 is on page 120. That is where we are starting at.
This was not going at all according to JJ's plan. His mom had motive and opportunity. She was even there the day Mr. Barclay died. Of course, I didn't actually kill Mr. Barclay, JJ's mom added. At the time of his death, I was on my way home on a conference call. Of course you did kill Mr. Barclay, JJ said, with a nervous laugh, because he remembered what Penny had said about motive, means, and opportunity to to any detective. His mom was still suspect. Just because JJ knew his mom could never kill anyone didn't mean she was cleared. I'm sorry to get you mixed. JJ's mom. It's okay. JJ thought about the whopper of the secret he was keeping from her. He'd never shown her the letter he been carrying around his backpack. Well, maybe you can at least get some other ghost hunting in. His mom said with a smile. I know that's the whole reason you wanted to come here and to spend time with you. JJ said, right about Mom, it was hard to keep a secret around Jackie Jacobson, but nighttime it's good for ghost hunting. Just be careful. Oh, and JJ, his mom said behind him, yeah, take the stairs. Meanwhile, Penny was looking for Miss Chelsea to find the motive to kill Mr. Barclay. The librarian was nowhere to be found. She wasn't in the bowling alley, the couch room, the coffee shop, which made Penny hungry, or the den. Penny over railing to see who was calling her name. Her level at the library. Where have you been? Here, Penny said, which of course wasn't entirely true. She had been on the elevator, but she was afraid that if her grandpa knew that, he didn't want to go home immediately. I've just been here. Oh, the books. And maybe the ghost. Penny smiled at her grandpa with books. With the books? She repeated. The detective gave her a funny look, as if he knew she was acting on. But then he said, don't stay up too late, or turning around to leave. We are leaving tomorrow. There are too many shenanigans going on here. Oh no.
What happened?
I accidentally
You skipped the page.
No, I accidentally was I accidentally got off the page.
Oh, you were at there are too many shenanigans going on here, he muttered on his way out.
Penny clutched her book and tried to shake the nagging sense that somebody was watching her. Seeing her grandpa reminded Penny of when she find Miss Chelsea and figure out what her motive to kill Mr. Barclay. Penny made her way down the spiral entrance. Before she left the library, she hesitated. Was this place really haunted? But then she thought better of it. Poppycock, Penny whispered when she closed the heavy doors behind her. There is no such a thing of ghost as ghosts, and Penny would prove it. 21.
Very good. Chapter 21, page 126. It was just past 9 o'clock when JJ made his way to the secret room and found it dark. They had agreed to meet at 9, right? Hello? His voice sounded extra loud in the deserted room. There was a shadow there in the corner of the room. Was it a ghost? Hey! Emma jumped out from behind one of the chairs. JJ stepped back. You scared me. His heart was pounding. This girl was always a little strange. Sometimes she was nowhere to be found, and other times she'd just show up out of nowhere. Emma certainly was like no other kid JJ knew. Maybe it was all this time at the hotel by herself. Emma smiled. Scaring you was the point. She planted her hands on her hips, looking fake mad. You are late, mister. I was trapped in the elevator with Penny, JJ said. We think someone did that to us on purpose. Emma's face dropped. Are you okay? JJ nodded. I'm fine. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. It was Penny. You missed me scaring JJ, Emma said with a grin. Get Penny next time, JJ added. No, thanks, Penny said. Did you talk to your mom? JJ hesitated, but he wasn't a good liar. She was here that morning, and Mr. Barclay threatened to take back the money he'd invested in PB and JJ. So I guess that gives her motive as well. But I know she didn't do it. Of course not. She's your mom. Penny opened her notebook to write things down. So I tried to find Miss Chelsea, but she must be hiding in her room. Penny couldn't really blame Miss Chelsea. If Penny was a suspect in a murder, she might want to hide too. Bummer, JJ said. We really need to figure out her motive. Emma's face lit up. Miss Chelsea is the librarian, right? I remember hearing Mr. Barclay talking about giving a grant to a library once, but it was a while ago. I wonder if something happened to the grant recently. That would be a strong motive, JJ said. Miss Chelsea loves her job. Penny asked Emma, did you get anywhere with Fiona Fleming? She has a motive. She wrote a murder mystery script for the hotel, but Mr. Barclay decided not to buy it. And she was here the morning he died. JJ felt relieved. His mom wasn't the only one with motive and opportunity. Penny said, now we just need to know about the cowboy. I couldn't find him either. This hotel is enormous. Emma walked around the room. I wish we had one of those whiteboards, the kind they have on police TV shows. Maybe tomorrow we can chase one down, JJ fake yawned. I think I'm going to get some sleep. Emma studied him, like She didn't believe what he was saying. And Penny did too. Clearly JJ was a bad liar. But then Penny closed her notebook. Okay, I guess. Some people have early bedtimes. Exactly. JJ let out a small sigh of relief that no one questioned him or walked towards the door. Phew. JJ was fibbing, of course, but he had good reason to want to wrap things up quickly. I just hope we get too close to the case, Emma said behind him. Your mom said you guys are leaving in the morning, remember? JJ did remember that now, but he wasn't sure he was cut out for this police work. All he wanted to do was roam around the Barclay Hotel and catch a ghost instead of a criminal. We're only just getting started on our investigation, Penny mused as she opened her notebook again. Maybe we can start early. Sure, JJ said. He really did want to clear his mom's name. But there was the other reason he was here at the Barclay Hotel. So even though JJ felt the call of the case, so to speak, he decided to put it all in the back of his mind for that night. It was ghost hunting time. All right, chapter 22 sounds like it's going to be with JJ hunting for ghosts. And it's a pretty long chapter, so we can split the chapter up if you guys want.
Or
Or
when
you
is
want me to read?
Miss Ma, when is the last day next
Okay.
for the summer? Shall we to the last page and because I skipped to the last page already, I'm not gonna spoil.
Say that again.
I skipped to the last page.
You read the ending of the book? Carson.
Miss Mariah,
Yes, MJ.
can we do it next week?
You want to do chapter 22 next week?
Yeah.
Or I tell you what, so that we can be closer to the end, you guys read 22 and 23. Okay? Deal? That's only 2 chapters. Because last week y'all was supposed to read 3 and y'all only read 1. 2 chapters. 22 and
I
chapter
read 2.
23.
I read 2.
two
He read
chapters. I
1.
Oh.
one.
Oh, you just snitching on your brother. Okay, so next week, or rather during this week, so between tomorrow and next week, Thursday, you all need to have read chapters 22 and chapters 23. Deal? Yes? I need to hear y'all.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So next week, y'all need to be able to tell me what happened in chapter 22 and what happened in chapter 23. And if you want to go further and read a little more, you can. Okay? Deal? Let me see thumbs up. Thumbs up. That's 1. Carson, where's your thumbs up? Where's your thumbs up? There we go. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you all for watching and tuning in with us. We hope you have.
I thought we said that we could show out we could draw our drawings at the end.
Yes, if you have drawings you want to share, we can do that
Can we
real
draw
quick.
them right now?
Yes, you have them?
No, I
You have
did.
your.
No, I did draw. Can I draw it?
Oh, you didn't draw it? So draw it and then have it ready for next week.
Aww.
Aww. Or after you draw it, you have your mom send it to me and I can post it so that everyone can see it.
Okay, see you.
All right, everybody say good night to the viewers. Good night.